And with that, welcome back, everyone, to the tale of Finwë and Doris and his new life here in Morrowind. We find him here in the Tower of Dawn. It is the next day from when we left you because Finwë and Jacob, Julian definitely had a bender last night, jumping for joy at that, although now my head is ringing again. But fortunately, we were with the buoyant armigers, or amiggers, or I don't know. The buoyant armigers. I know I keep waffling on it and keep landing on armigers. So everything was fine. But then the next day we realized that we might have made a bit of a fool of ourselves. You more than anyone, Jacob. I need to get you an ugly dog. That way you're like your real life counterpart. I made Boar a Nyx hound for his follower house. I wonder how hard it would be to have a Nyx hound follow us around, and I could label it Emma, and we could just talk shit about it. That would be nice. By the way, everyone, sorry if there's the audio isn't the best right now. It's been a while since I recorded these kind of things, so my exact position and setup of the mic has been forgotten. But I'm sure I will get back into things very, very quickly. Alrighty, so yes, we're here in the Tower of Dawn because we want to go ahead and get down to business in two ways. One, we want to go ahead and review some temple holy texts to see if we can better understand, why the fuck Lalaran is acting like this. Is this some sort of, hidden sort of way Vivek has instructed the temple to basically treat curates? But also because we want to ask any of the ordinators here about that fellow who went off with the hair shirt and did not return. Yes. Feral Salmine. Salmine. Alrighty. So let's see, who do we have here first? We have Solomon Rathless. Wait a minute. No, just a coincidence. So we have Ordinator Relis and Ordinator Orafadil. Your name seems familiar for some reason. Excuse me, sir. Might I have just a moment of your time? You have come a long and dangerous way to this citadel, Finwë and Doris. My name is Ralin Othravel. Tell me, if you are looking for someone in particular, for services, or for a specific place, are you on a pilgrimage here? Actually, I wanted to ask you about Los Cogaroon. Los Cogaroon was somewhere north of the northern boundary of the Ghost Fence. It was closer to Margan than Ghost Fence. Than Ghost Gate. Okay. I'm really hoping this time I remember to bring up the paper map for you all, because it's definitely what I'm going to be looking at here in just a second. Okay. So let's see here. Well, I can't decide if I'm going to actually use this map to clearly identify where Cogaroon is, because, as I'll show you guys on the paper map, you can clearly see an unlabeled citadel there. So, that's almost kind of too much of a giveaway. I wish that wasn't on the paper map, honestly. But let's just assume that wasn't there. What can we see just from... Let's assume that around Phallus Marion and all of those hills are largely poorly explored. If that is Lost Cogaroon, that would make sense, because 6th House agents should be keeping it fairly clear. Right, because she said it was a 6th House base. Oh, man, that is a lot of territory. Basically... Jesus. All right, it looks like there's 3 Foyadas that come off 3 main Foyadas that come off of Red Mountain if it's in the northern regions. And I know we've been down the Foyada Bonnie Dad, but not to the Ghost Fence. So I suspect that's where Finway is going to start. He is going to go to the Foyada Bonnie Dad and then head to the Ghost Fence and then work from there, because it does seem like these ancient strongholds, well, clearly the terrain has shifted somewhat over the millennia. The mountain was still clearly a dominating feature, and it seems like many of the Foyada present now were in some way present then. Let me just put this map to the side. Must remember to pick that up before the cats destroy it. All right. Well, that is both encouraging and discouraging, Raylan. Encouraging because we have something to go off of. I agree, it's not worth discussing. It is discouraging to know, though, that we have so much area to search. And not to be rude, so let us ask you, who are you, and what is your business? Selman Relis says, this is Ghostgate Finway and Doris, and my name is Selman Relis. Let me know if you need information, and if you have any news or the latest rumors, please share them. We get few visitors here. Yes, latest rumors. I don't think Northwind on the 15th will be much of a reverent holiday this year. Traditionally a time to thank the gods for a good harvest and a mild winter, there wasn't much good to say about this year's harvest. It could be much worse, I suppose. Great, less generic NPC mod. That was just fantastic. I know there's a mod in Skyrim, and I'm pretty sure Oblivion, to where during the major holidays, they would actually have, like, festive things go up. I wonder if that would actually occur here in Morrowind with the mods that I have installed. Oh, I didn't ask either one of you. I'm just kind of curious. One, what's your background? Ordinator and Adept. Okay, so still technically I outrank most of these people, but that's because Curate is you're going beyond just doing the things that the temple needs done. So that makes sense. I just like getting the additional context. Lost Coggaroon, same information. I'm going to ask you guys about Morrowind lore, just to see what is on the minds of people here at Ghostgate. Said that kind of odd. So Morrowind lore. When they became gods, the Tribunal became high ancestor spirits of the Dunmer. Good Daedra became loyal friends of the Tribunal, but bad Daedra remained foul and treacherous. And so that's the idea, right? And this is brought up in the Trials of Vivek, which was this cosplay a lot of the developers did. It was argued that no harm was really done to either the Daedra or the Dunmer people, because the Tribunal didn't so much supplant the good Daedra as they grew into the role that the good Daedra had effectively prepared for them. They filled that role and then grew into a larger role. They became the living high ancestors who were able to directly commune with their people, understand their hurts, and address them. Some of this is Finway muttering, or just thinking to himself. Sometimes what I'm giving as extra context could be seen as maybe a dialogue between Finway and other faithful members of the temple. However you like to imagine that bit of information coming to you. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to ask about? Not that I can see. All right, thank you very much, Selman. Since I can't tell, I would want to give an honorific. Ordinator, Faithkeeper, Sir. I'm gonna call Sir Joe. There you go. That's one of the honorifics in Dunmer culture, unless it's a title. I forgot to ask you, Raylan, what is your background? You're a crusader and disciple of the temple. Right. So this is actually a rank above curate. That's the rank that I would like to get to next, to where you're no longer just able to go ahead and administer temple duties, but you're able to lead like actual military operations. You're found to at least be worthy of commanding at some level. I would imagine that this man is probably the Lord Commander of the Tower of Dawn. Interesting. I like to go ahead and, obviously, whenever we're doing temple quests or, honestly, whenever I'm just getting back into playing Morrowind, I like to go ahead and return to temple areas, engage in a little bit of dialogue, see what the books are, because it gets me back into the proper spirit of things. And one thing I always have my eye on in these areas is what kind of books, what kind of holy books do they have here, and do they have lessons of Vivek? Because as Vivek is the thief of this world, I am the thief of his words. They got a couple of them. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't think I'm going to be able to steal. I should be able to take these, considering I'm a curate in the temple. Sermon 13. I appear to already have this. Ah, the secret syllable of royalty is this. Kim. Temporal myth of man. Ah, fuck. I really hate this one. Sermon 13. Yep. Probably my least favorite, or one of my least favorite. Not one that I would return to. Sermon 21. Ooh, the scripture of the wheel, but I clearly have already seen this. The secret tower within the tower is the shape of the only name of God. I. Very good, very good. Thank you, Lord Vivek, for your wisdom. Sermon 18. Already seen this. Sermon 18. 6 times the wise. I actually need to remember this for something else outside of this Let's Play. Let's Play recording. It's not really a Let's Play. It's just the Tale of Finway. Thought I saw another one, but maybe not. Homilies of Blessed Almalexia. Let's see. Let's have a tale about Lord Vivek, shall we? Lord Vivek and the contentious beasts, a Shulk and a Kaguti, were strutting back and forth in a foyada, casting aspersions of one another's looks. You are the ugliest creature alive, the Shulk told the Kaguti. No, you are the ugliest creature alive, said the Kaguti to the Shulk, for each thought himself the most handsome, and thought the other most ugly. Then Lord Vivek chanced by, and settled both their disputes. No, both of you are the ugliest creatures alive, and I will not have my pleasant sojourn spoiled by your unseemly squabbling. So he dealt them both mighty blows, shattering their skulls, and silencing their arguments, and went merrily upon his way. And thus Lord Vivek proved that ugliness is as much in one's manner as in one's appearance. Is Lord Vivek actually shaming himself in that? He says he went along merrily, but he just slew those two for arguing. Maybe there's no deeper meaning there. And maybe that's the lesson, is that there is no deeper meaning. I can definitely see that being something Vivek would do. So we're not quite done here, because I would like to go ahead and chat with some of the folks in the Tower of Dusk. Don't really remember a lot of what happened last night. Remember, you were inappropriate a couple of times. I was not, because I am a curate, and it would be unseemly of me. So you're in all steel here. What are you? You're just a warrior, are you? What do you have to say about ordinators? Just holy guards. Aha! Will anyone help me here? Thank you! Can always count on Ordinator to come to the rescue. Put that away. Thank you, thank you. Temple law and Imperial law are enforced by us here in Ghostgate. Go about your business, but remember, we are watching you. Scum. Lost Coggeroon, do you have anything to add, by the way? It was somewhere below. All right, same biz. All right. Let's go ahead and have a nice little chat. By the way, I do know that there are more folks downstairs, but we'll also be coming back to Ghostgate as well. No need to rush through and talk to everyone at once. That's why I didn't talk to everyone in both towers during the first episode. We'll get to everyone eventually. Hey there, Galor. Funus, Rethrin just asked me to have any Redoran visiting the tower come and see her about some duties. So here you are, and now you've been asked. Yes, I have been. And, do you remember anything about last night that might have embarrassed House Redoran? No. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Thank you. And remind me again who you are, because I might not remember. Finway, I'm Gallus Salvi, the publican of the Redoran Hostel of the Tower of Dusk, and a Redoran kinsman. We talked about this last night as I was selling you basically all the Mazte we had, and then you went about ruining all the eggs in the pantry. Before having to serve you dumbasses, I was a Redoran warrior for years, but received a magical wound in battle with the Telvanni that ended that part of my life. So I volunteered to be a publican here at Ghostgate to free up another Redoran for active duties. Ma'am, you honor me both with your past service and your continued service. And by both, I now feel ashamed for my goofy actions last night. And then I like to hope that she whispers, don't worry. I remember coming off of a hard campaign or assignment needing a drink as well. Yeah, hard assignment. Definitely was a hard duty having to fucking wander all the way up to the north as Finway starts to seethe with rage before realizing he needs to calm the fuck down. And finds himself before the aforementioned Faunus Retheran. Hello, Faunus. I have some duties for you if you're available, kinsman. I am. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself really quick? I'm Fennis Retheran of the House Redoran, Retheran clan, and senior ranking member of House Redoran here at Ghostgate. Good to know. Thank you, ma'am. Also, the Redoran Trader. Our clan is very influential in House Redoran, and we have a long tradition of honorable service. My father is Gurthril Retheran, patriarch of the Retheran family, and my sister, Pharaoh, is the steward for House Redoran in Vivek. My brother, Semja, is at Blacklight on the mainland, where the Retheran ancestral manor is located. My goodness, your family is very well connected in the house. I myself just a newly raised kinsman to the house. So it is a pleasure to meet you. Ask her about the patriarch of her clan. Gurul Retheran, he is my father, and a great and respected member of House Redoran. Thank you for helping to protect him from the Morang Tong, kinsman. I don't remember if I did that, or if this is something that's broken. I'm going to assume that I will pretend that I did, and you are welcome. So what are these duties that you would have me perform for the house? We have a courier that travels on a regular basis between Ghostgate and Vivek, carrying documents, funds, and so on. Her name is Lunia Pelenix, and she did not arrive in Vivek like she was scheduled to. She did not even make it to Outerrune, where she then takes the Siltstrider. She must have vanished somewhere along the way west. Any clues to her whereabouts? And what do you know? We're actually given intel to perform our duties. As this is just being told to him, even though the situation is serious, Finway does feel the smile creep, like just pulling at the corners of his mouth, doing his damnedest to not let any of that emotion show, trying to maintain a very serious, professional demeanor. But he does think to himself, this is what he came to Ghostgate to do, to perform active services, to show his depth of dedication and ability to serve, rather than just his patience, or, as he thinks now, perhaps his foolishness. That'll be, as he pulls himself back into the conversation, he says, that'll be something to ponder on the road ahead. So continuing on about those duties, and I had to ask her to repeat them because saying I was just so absorbed in thinking about all the potential places where this person could have gotten lost. Could you tell me a little bit more? Could you repeat some of that so I fully encode it in my long-term memory as I go out there on the wastes? Maybe even Finway gestures to Jacob saying, come on, asshole, get the fucking notepad out. You know what you're supposed to be doing. And so, maybe a little exasperated, not the best first impression, Finway. She repeats, well, there was an ash storm shortly after she left, so she may have gotten lost, or she may have taken shelter somewhere along the way. That's all we have to go on. I am telling all the Redorans to keep a sharp eye out for our missing courier when they leave Ghostgate. Kinsman, and you are the first, actually. I hope she's found alive, but if not, the coded Redoran documents and the 1,000 gold she was taking to Vivek should be delivered to Beldros Dralor at the Redoran Treasury in Vivek. Well, we would be happy to serve House Redoran in this capacity. Is there anything else you can tell me about our missing courier? Her name is Lunia Pelenix, and she is an Imperial and a member of House Redoran. She has been our courier for over a year and has served Redoran honorably for all of that time. Some think being an Imperial, she simply absconded with the gold she was carrying. Like how our attendant was prejudged about what he would do because of the actions of his family members. Maybe kind of how, like, Finway, to a degree, felt growing up whenever he'd get in trouble doing things with his cousins, that he only got in trouble because of his family associations, even though for him it also was because of his actions. Sorry. Got off thinking there for a second. Or Finway got off there in memory lane. Anyway. Some think being an Imperial, she simply absconded with the gold she was carrying. 1,000 septims for the treasury in Vivek. Not a negligible amount. I don't know myself. I just know that she is missing, and we should find her. I could not agree more. Quick question. I have other duties that I was also sent out on, and I'm leaving here shortly to hopefully begin performing them. Do you know anything about Lost Cogaroon by any chance? Nope, no more than anyone else does. Well, thank you, Faunus, and I hope to report back shortly regarding the status of our courier. Sir Buoyant Armiger, just a quick question, if I may. Could you tell me anything about what was her name, the missing courier? I don't have any idea, Finway and Doris, but there is a group of Ashlanders that are camped outside of Ghostgate. Ask them, they might have seen her. Well, Buoyant Armigers are good scouts, so I'm inclined to trust that. But I also would like to ask the publican, because they tend to have a good bit of understanding of things as well. I have no idea, Kinsman. There have been rumors she deserted with the money that I hope are wrong. It would dishonor House Redoran. But there are a group of Ashlanders that are camped outside of Ghostgate. Have you asked them if they've seen her? Have not. I worry, because we were there. I didn't see anything that would indicate that they did. And where they are in that valley is not where they are in vanilla Morrowind. They are actually supposed to be up on a hill. So, I'm worried that maybe this quest is bugged. I'm really hoping not. They said that she didn't make it to Outerone. And there's no real way to cross over from this Foyada to Outerone, or even a Caldera, really. Like, the path that we took from Alderune is pretty much the path to take. So I don't know. We're going to go check on this Ashlander report, but I suspect that we'll probably have to go back up that way and hug the ghost fence. Hello, Yahahul Mesa. Who are you, by the way? You're a scout and brother of the Ashlanders. Oh, shit, you might be who I need to talk to. And you have the missing courier dialogue. Nice. Missing courier, could you, excuse me, Yahamul Mesa? I didn't give her a thoughtful gift, and I should have. Ma'am, oh, we'll see. Is she gonna hate 10 gold, or is she gonna be fine with it? I want to give you a gift, not a bribe. I hope you don't take it as an insult. Fine. 100 gold it is because you're really doing House Redoran a service. Could you tell us about a potential missing courier from House Redoran? She was an Imperial. An Imperial courier is missing. Good riddance to another Outlander. But if you really must find her, Zealot Antadanashasha saw someone shortly before the ash storm. Speak to him, Outlander. He's right over there. Well, I shall do so. Quick question. What do you think about this asshole standing behind me? Yeah, I hear you taking him under your wing, as it were. Good job, too. It was ridiculous watching him opening the gates to Ghost Fence, get halfway through the tunnel, and then chickening out over and over again. Jacob says, hey, I was just, testing the mechanism. Yeah, he was just testing the mechanism in his pants to see if he could shit himself and how quickly. It seems like you did a pretty good job shitting yourself almost immediately. Well done. Thank you, ma'am. 3 daggers. She said just over there. I'm assuming that she meant the, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The Ashlanders I was just mentioning. But first, the one that I healed. What is in here? Is it just a nice little bar? Laren Hilaran, you are just a hunter. And you are just a trader, huh? I was honestly expecting more, but I'm not necessarily disappointed. I love these kind of little houses. They really do make the world come alive. Just a little surprised is all. Wait a minute. Anticipation's okay. Oh, well, that fucking weather took a turn for the worse. All right. Oh. That's right. Every time I hit record, it fucking takes away the weapon that I was wielding. And goodbye, Mr. Koguti. Mr. Disease Koguti. I am very interested to see how much better this spear actually ends up being compared to the... Or, how much better the Daedric spear ends up being compared to this. Anyway.
Where is that?
Ah, Zalit, you were the person that I was instructed to come see. Can I give you a thoughtful gift? No. Why the fuck would I be able to? It's not like you're an Ashlander or anything. Will you accept a 10 gold gift without getting pissed? No, of course you won't. Maybe one more try? Thank you. Because again, I'm not trying to bribe you. I'm just trying to give you a friendly gift, as is the custom among Ashlanders. Which... Thanks, Caius. That was actually one of the only things you were useful for, is giving us some good lore. You know, they have the dialogue topic of Lost Coggaroon, and it was in the Ashlands. Couple of things. First, Zealot, I've been sent to look for Lost Coggaroon, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a snipe hunt or not, so can you give me any help, buddy? Lost Coggaroon used to lie north of the northern boundary of the Ghost Fence. It was northeast of Molag Mar and west of the present-day Voss. It was near the stronghold of Phallus Marion, which I can mark on your map. My good sir! Thank you! Well, it does appear that we at least now know that Coggaroon will not be in this main foyada, and we'll have to do a little bit of traversing. I imagine it would be huh or meh, or unfortunately maybe a meh. Of course I know because I have the paper map. Thank you, sir. Man. Give freely of house and hearth. Fine. Fine. No. I already paid you. I will pay you to train Julian. The boy doesn't know shit about a long blade. Yes, train him, please. Thank you. Now, ooh, stabby's here. I'm not waiting for you to come down. That's not happening. Alright, so let's see. One stabby was enough for a diseased cliff racer with ill correct.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
I do actually, thank you. Man, that eye. That is just kind of freaking me the fuck out. Watching you blink and seeing the inside. Damn, I'm sorry that I'm staring. Fuck. Very rude. I'm so sorry. I just never noticed that before with these NPCs. It must be the Better Heads mod. What the fuck was I sent here to talk about? I'm so confused now after I'm still staring at him. It's the Lost Courier, right. Missing Courier. Do I have to ask for her by name? You are Zalit Ast, right? Imperial, that must be it. The Imperials came... Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm going to read it because it's lore, but it's not actually what I want. The Imperials came out of the west and tricked the gods of the settled people, the false gods called the Tribunal. Now the Imperials act like they own Morrowind, and they claim we are ruled by their chief, the one they call Emperor. We think nothing of this foolishness, but they have great armies of soldiers in armor who come and burn our yurts and slay our children, so we hate them. But we must remember to be quiet and patient and cunning, as Boetia has taught us. My good sir, I know that you don't necessarily have any positive feelings towards the temple, but we are both in agreement that the teachings of Boetia, as understood in the ancient and modern teachings of the Dunmer, do serve us well when dealing with the Emperor. Now, I would like to try and get back on point of why I came here. Let me go ahead and check my journal to see what the update was. Ash Storm might be what I need. They said Zalit, right? I could speak with their companion. Zalit asked Atadandin Dash. That's him. Alright, what about any of you? Do you guys know anything about a missing person or something? Imperial? No.
Is there something I can...
Imperial, come on. No. Let's get the fuck out of here, diseased cliff racer. I understand I might get sick touching you, but you're really pissing me off.
Is there something
Wait a minute. The fuck is your yurt locked for? Alright, Zalit, my man. I'm a little bit concerned now that you have a locked fucking yurt. I don't think I've ever seen a locked yurt before. The fuck do you have in here? Do I have invisibility? That's the real key. I do. Because with that invisibility, I should be able to quickly... Should be able to just really quickly open it, and then hit spacebar, and I should avoid getting a bounty. Nope. Didn't work. God damn it. Nobody in here anyway. Why in the fuck? And how in the fuck? They locked a yurt. This is vexing. I'm quite vexed.
What do you want, Outlander?
I want to know where my person is. All right, you're a scout. You know geographic regions. I'm not trying to get more hyperlinks right now. What I'm just trying to get is an answer. You're not going to give me one, are you? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, but you'll fucking answer questions about attack on a Garhide trader that I don't even remember. I just heard my computer go ding! And either that means things are going to be fine, or Morrowind's about to shit the bed on me. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. All right. So what do we do, Jacob? We can always go back to that Ashlander over here. See if there was some sort of topic, link, thing that I forgot to click. But I really don't think there was. The other thing is, I'm really bothered by how the Ashlander camp has moved. It makes me worried that it is definitely bugged. But I really want to do this immediately because... Oh no, shit the fuck. Now she doesn't like me enough to tell me?
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Alright, so previous journal was the Ashlanders outside of Ghostgate do not have much compassion for Outlanders, but they said I could speak with their companions Alit. He said something about seeing a traveler shortly before the Ash Storm. And now I get a group of Ashlanders outside Ghostgate were of the opinion that if an Imperial is missing, that's a good thing. If they do know something, I'm going to have to overcome their dislike of foreigners to convince them to tell me. Alright. What kind of charm spells do I have? Charisma. Charming Touch. Which is better because once the charisma, the fortified personality wears off, I'll actually be in a worse position. Missing courier. All right, what about another 100 gold, ma'am? I really need to find this missing courier. So at 80 disposition, I'm still getting piss. All right, fuck it. I'll do the fortified personality. Charisma. What do you think about me now? God fucking damn it. Still slightly short. Do I have Telvanni Bugmusk? Yep. All right. Now what do you think about me? 97 disposition. Missing courier. And Imperial's missing. I don't know what to tell you. God. Oh. I am not happy. I am not happy with how this is developing. If I get too much more frustrated, I'm going to make sure that there isn't a bug. I'm going to step away, make sure there isn't a bug without cheating. Because I've never done this before, and it's actually kind of nice. But I'm not going to fucking sit here and twiddle my thumbs if the game is, in fact, broken. See, like, he doesn't have the dialogue topic. That's what makes me think it is definitely fucking broken. So, I'm going to reload, honestly. Because I just drank that fucking Bugmusk, and that's some good shit. Like, people fucking like you when you're wearing that good shit. Yeah. Alright. Be right back, everyone. All right, everyone. I did some checking, and it appears that there's just no existing dialogue at this point. I think maybe it's because those guys are now technically outside of the region of Ghostgate. It's because they've been moved. But it would still just say that she took shelter. Saw her heading away and took shelter. So I'm resuming with the original plan. We already have to go to Outerrune anyway, right? We need to go to Outerrune because A, it would be on the way to go on this. I'm starting to get really certain this might be a snipe hunt. But we'll take care of it. We'll eventually go to Coggaroon. But at this point, I think Finway is of the opinion that he will assist at Ghostgate, but he just because the Master of Ghostgate has need for him doesn't mean A, that she is actually using him efficaciously, and B, it doesn't mean that him serving there is where the most good could be done for the temple right now. Good God, there are so many cliff racers in the sky. So yeah, we're going to be taking... I know normally I'm on a laser-focused sort of deal of getting from A to B, but we have to assume that at any point on this path, she decided to try and find shelter from the ash storm. So first stop is going to be around here, and then I know closer to Fort Buckmoth, there's that Daedric ruin, and we're going to have a poke around in there too, I think. Come on. Come on. You two. Come on. And you. Come on. It's enough for all of you here. Alright. What do we have here? The Sudanet Mine. And what is the Sudanet Mine? Ah. It's a mine full of Redoran. Hello, brother. What y'all mining for? Could you stop walking, please? Could you... Sir? Sir. That is fucking rude as fuck, you asshole. Don't take the ebony in the Sudanet mine, even if it seems abandoned. Everything here is the property of the Sudanet mine, so taking it would be stealing. Gotcha. Who is drooling Phelan? I don't quite remember. Could you remind me? Oh, you mean Seville Phelan's wife? Never met her, but he talks about her a lot. Seville went on leave to see her. He should be back shortly and a lot happier, if you catch my meaning. I do, although it still doesn't help me remember who the fuck she is. So you're a member of House Redoran. Tell me what you think about Imperial law. Don't steal, don't brawl, don't fight, don't fucking kill things except in self-defense. And most importantly of all of that, don't get caught. Because if you get caught, then you're in trouble. If you don't get caught, well done. So saith the Lord Vivek. Sorry. Water went down the wrong pipe there. Anyhow, any chance you saw a courier come in here? There hasn't been any Imperial female around here recently. In fact, I don't think there ever has been. If she didn't make it to Outerrune, she must have gotten lost in the ash storm. You should check off the path. Someone reported seeing outcast Ashlanders south of the mine in the wastes. Maybe they saw her. Huh. Still getting pointed to Ashlanders. To the south of the mine, huh? Alright. And who are you? Mills Andrethi. Anything worth saying? You're in an ebony mine, and all the ebony belongs to House Redoran, so don't touch the ebony or the guards will kill you. Ebony? Ebony is God's blood from Red Mountain. Our ancestors learned to forge the blood of the gods in Boethia's day, so it's holy. Now it's just trade goods for the Empire. That seems a little bit muddled, my good sir, because what do you mean in Boethia's day? Are you saying, like, back in Veloth's day? Like, when he was directly communing with, Well, with all the anticipations, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was specifically Boetia that was like, hey, you guys should get the fuck out of the Somerset Islands. They're decadent and just no good. Oh, shit! So this is what you mean by outcast Ashlanders, the kind that just attack me on sight. Well, ma'am, and the rest of you assholes, you're about to taste my Daedric Spear. We will see how powerful it is. Ooh, someone is eating my health. You should stop that. It's a very bad boy. Well, someone hit me with some magic, and that was delicious. So, whichever one of you dead fuckers that was, thank you. Same boat, Jacob. Any words? In faith, I'm listening. Hot damn. Cool. You have something to say about 6 health base? Oh, right, because Caius gave us those orders. This sounds interesting and dangerous, probably suicidally dangerous, but if it's something you have to do, then I'll be right there to help you. I think you're going to need all the help you can get. I'm vaguely remembering now this was part of his fucking almost annoying ass kissing. Ma'am, your leg does not have a leg that it is attached to. I don't like that. So what do we have here, Abba? Oh, might be some nice shoes. Sure it's not that great. Alright, and Nume, what do we have? Same, okay shoes. Nothing that great. Well, maybe I should have tried to calm them, but I'm not sure how I could have really gone about that. Huh. Alright, we got a bone mode shield, a steel longsword. Those both seem like Redoran items, except we know this woman was a courier, not necessarily armed for combat. Nerny, you're in the way of the thing I want. Alright. Drop the trash, drop the trash, drop the trash, drop the trash, and burn the trash. Redoran chest. Ooh. My journal has been updated. All right, well, we have found the 1,000 gold, but we still haven't found the missive. That's clearly a problem. All right, what's the journal say? I found a chest in an outcast Ashlander bandits camp with a Redoran seal on it containing 1,000 gold. This must be what Lunia Palix was transporting to Vivek. At least her murderers have faced Redoran justice, but there's no sign of the coded Redoran documents. They may still be in her possession. I need to find her or her remains. My God. My gods. Blessings of the three. Well, it is late, but she could still be trapped out here in the Ashlands, Jacob, so we're going to use a combination of Okorkrix Night Eye and a little bit of bonus Night Eye. We are going to try and push on. I worry what has become of her. In the wastes, in the ash heaps. We could find a body just around any corner. Maybe that's why there's so many cliff racers around here. The vultures are circling. What do we have here? Shushishi. All right, come down. Nope, never mind. You know what? You don't even have to come down. I'll come up to you. How's it going? Get up. Fuck off. We should take a poke around. She may be in here. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't think she's alive if she's in here. But with that said... God damn it. But with that said, we need to now clear this place. Because we need to confirm that she's not here, right? I could very easily see these bandits taking her prisoner, and they could also have that missive. Silver Staff. I really want to know who these people are. Do I have a good calm spell? Calm humanoid. 20 points. 10 to 25 points. Maybe I can calm one of them. Yes, got him. All right. I don't know you. What do you want? Who are you? You're just a barbarian, huh? All right. Well, thanks for taking a second to pause. Command would actually be a better spell because then he would be my little puppet. But at the same time... nope. If I see her body and I don't find the notes on it, then I'll start opening petty locked chests. Oh, fuck. Slavers, huh? Alright, well now, first you had my interest, but now you have my anger. And not just because I'm sure you weren't going to go ahead and respect Dunmerry customs and actually make sure that the Dunmer receive pay. Throsier? Background. Throsier does jobs here and there. Throsier, why are you here? This is a slaver's den. Am I a member of the Thieves Guild? I am. You do a little of this and a little of that, huh? Drosier, I'm not really pleased by you being here, and I'm very tempted to kill you right now. You leave your brethren in bondage. Won't tell me who you are. We're about to find out if I get expelled or not. So real quick save. Yeah, Drosier, I don't know who you are or why you're here, but doesn't seem Athena's ring and Athena's amulet. I don't know who Athena is, but either I just killed someone that she very much liked or someone she did not like very much at all. Time will tell. Hello, Memi. Go free? I must find the key first. Of course, of course. Well, I did recently learn that fucking detect key does not detect things in containers or upon NPC corpses. I understand that it's a limitation of the game engine, but it's still kind of frustrating. Especially when you've labored under the delusion for so long that you could just use detect key and it would fucking help you. There we go. These caves always seem to have these weird sort of like... Oof. I think we have levitate. They seem to have these weird like doubling back passages to where if you weren't looking for them, you would definitely miss them. Ugh. There we go. Goodness, I was staring at like half the ceiling and I couldn't figure out where the fuck I was. Speaking of where the fuck am I? They're not really, Jacob. They're really just kind of minor scratches. I should heal myself, but what can I say? The cuts just make my fucking face look cooler. Alright, so there's a path there. Obviously, that's good. There's something back here. That could be bad. What is back here? Got an Imperial Newt Scale Cuirass, Storm Helm, crossbow. I'm gonna take that Newt Scale. And that Frost Shield. What an interesting place. I was gonna say, Jacob, you better not be fucking dead. Okay. And then somewhere around here is still another slaver. Which is good, because I still haven't found the fucking key. Definitely not leaving without freeing these folks. Ah, of course. It was on the very first man I looked at. Why would it be anything else? Alright. First, does this open? Nope. Doesn't open the chest. Why would it? But, in all honesty, why would it? Alright. Door. Hello. Time to go ahead and get the fuck out of here. My Jadir. My good sir. Get the fuck out. And then my good lady, Tazadani. Get the fuck out of here. And then I'm pretty sure we saw a couple of other friends around here that also need to get the fuck out. Not you, Drozar, you ass. But instead, Memi. Yes, Memi, do me a favor and get the fuck out of here. And then, it seems like they took a male-female pairing of both races here. Desh... Mias. Nope. Sorry, both female here. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, before you do get the fuck out of here, quick question. What do you know about the twin lamps? You have freed many slaves, so I will tell you this. If you are asked, have you seen the twin lamps? You say they light the way to freedom. I think I may have already known that, but thank you for your confidence. It is not misplaced. All right. What is... Aha! There you are, you fucking dirty motherfucker. I was wondering where the last person was hiding. Excuse me. Excuse me! What's the point of having a spear if I can't stab people who are glitched through things? There. And with that, yes, combat music is gone. Alright, well, we didn't find who we were looking for, but we did kill a bunch of slavers. So I don't necessarily know if I'm calling it a win, because we still haven't found our courier. Or those fucking documents, and that's the thing that's really starting to concern me. Haven't found those documents yet. I wonder if she was able to pay off the Ashlanders. You know, they were willing to go ahead and take the funds that she had on them. They might not have even been able to read it. I don't think that there were any sort of text back at their camp. Come down here. I know you want a piece of this. Sorry, I forgot. You guys don't come to me. I come to you. Alright. That would have been an opportunity to go ahead and test the Okulkarik versus the... Oh. Maybe this is it. Versus the Daedric Spear. But we're kind of in a bit of a hurry. Alright, excuse me, little ratty. The fact that there was a rat here doesn't bode a lot of confidence. I also worry that if they're there, what are the odds that she ran in here? So many questions. But at least there's one question that's not unanswered, and it's how fucking dead are all the goddamn cliff racers in this game? And the answer is absolutely, completely, and utterly. Fucking goddamn rats with wings. Alright, we got the Abela Mine. Abela Mine. So the last one had God's blood in it. What are the odds that we just run into another diseased Kwama in here? Holy fuck! It's a diamond mine? Holy shit, Imperial Guard. You guys got nothing to say about that missing woman. So, fuck. What do you have to say about the Census and Excise office? Nothing, really. House Redoran? Right. Y'all respect them more than any other house. As you should. What about the Dunmer in here? Do any of you have something to say? No. You're in a diamond mine. Don't touch the diamonds or the guards will kill you. I mean, I might come back later. It's just not really worth it right now. I like that they have the orcs here. I imagine that's a garrison from the Death's Head Legion, which makes sense because the Death's Head Legion is in Redoran territory. Alright, man, we have spent We have spent an hour now trying to find this courier. Finway was complaining before. Well, not necessarily complaining, but he was wondering if this go fucking wander around in the waste looking for Lost Coggeroon was, you know, someone just trying to get him out of the way, or someone trying to... Thanks, by the way, for that script. If they're trying to really test the depths of his devotion, and he was getting irritated with it again. It definitely distressed him enough to where him and Jacob went on a fucking bender that night. But now he's glad to do this, right? He hasn't raised any objection. He hasn't mentally voiced any sort of concern with doing this. He doesn't feel abused, dejected, any of that. But effectively, he's on more of a fucking wild goose hunt than he is with the Lost Coggeroon bit. Is it dead? It is dead. Another Daedric. Oh no, sorry, that's me. Fuck. I think this is. Yep, we're gonna have to loop back around. Holy shit! I actually didn't even know this back way to the ruin was here. So that's very interesting for me. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. Let's put some of that alchemy training to use. I think since these potions are different, should be able to stack them. Maybe another restore health. Restore fatigue would be good too. Come on. Come on. Give me just a baby restore health. Fucking hell. I think I did only take my best potions with me. Well, this could suck. Come on, Heartheal. Come on, Heartheal. Oh, don't. No. You are not taking my Jacob at this point. Fuck. Alright, there's one. What the fucking shit is this? It's a red clan fear, and it hits like a fucking train. A fire clan fear. Big old go fuck yourself is what it is. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, I know. We're both kind of hurt. Do me a favor, would ya? I need you to be my battery. Battery. Oh, your fucking pauldrons and shit are broken. This is gonna cost me a fucking fortune to repair. Let's see. Pauldrons are broken. Oh, good. You don't have ebony pauldrons on. Thank fucking God for that. That was going to cost me a pretty penny. Jacob, I need you to battery me, please. It's not like you're doing anything else with it. Come on. Chop, chop. There we go. You, Mr. Groagark, is it? Well, thank you for complimenting me on my outfit, and you don't have anything to really say. Well, no need to go ahead and cause myself more problems with a guy who's not even fighting me. I have plenty of things that do want to kill me. Question is now, do I check inside this inside this place? I'm inclined to say no, because if she's in there, she's at least safe from being harmed. Like, I can't imagine the situation's gonna change, but fucking who knows with Daedric worshippers? They could be getting ready to fucking eat her. I've already been here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I already had been here, because it is a Daedric shrine right fucking next to Alderone. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure I would have seen someone. Oh, got a common soul gem on you, though. Thanks. Yeah, okay. So we need to loop back around. Man, this is becoming very, very worrying, Jacob. If those Ashlanders didn't have If those Ashlanders had the gold but didn't have the package, it makes me think that she had escaped with the package. But if she had escaped with the package, why hasn't she reported yet? And if she hadn't escaped with the package, even if the Ashlanders weren't inclined to take the paper, surely she must have had some goods on her that would have been worth taking, but I didn't Oh no, we did see the extra shield and sword. Oh, fuck. So are we just gonna find a corpse out here then somewhere? Oh, I don't know. I was just about to say, maybe we would have seen a corpse, honestly, if, you know, she had been killed on the road. That's not necessarily, like, I meant on our way to Ghost Gate the first time. That's not necessarily the case because we were on a bender that night. She could have left that morning for all we know, or that night when we were drinking. Oh, fuck me. Damn. And so now we're back here, are we? I feel like I've killed every cliff racer in this Foyata, at least. Come on. Let's take care of you. Spear increased to 98! Nice. Alright. This darkness is definitely a problem. I really didn't want to have to put this off till morning, but I think we're going to need to. I think we have to. I can't see shit out here. Alright. What time is it? Jacob will take turns in setting the watch. It's gonna just be a brief rest. Now that it's fully light, let's go ahead and return to this camp. I'm gonna take the sword and the shield in the hopes that they are hers and we might return them to her. It's a Redoran chest. They took the chest, is what it seems like. And here's the other thing. She didn't duck inside for shelter, apparently. Inside there during the ash storm. So how did these guys abduct her? Let me see my local map. That's Rama Milk. That's their yurt. Is there a way that there may be... that these two areas, like, somehow meet up? Like, on the other side of these walls should be the Foyata where the original Ashlanders were. The ones that I thought, oh, I bet she's in their yurt. It's definitely not what we want down there. We're down here. God fucking damn it. Let's levitate. We'll head back to the original Ashlander camp, and I'm going to follow the Foyota south a bit. Maybe that's what we do. I really don't want to... We can't abandon looking for this coded missive now. Like, my goodness. Right. I think this is what I was talking about. This Foyata should link back up with those other Ashlanders that we saw earlier. Maybe she's in this Foyata, was ambushed by the Ashlanders, and then they somehow made it over into the adjacent valley? I don't know. None of this seems right. I'm worried that the thing that... oh, fuck, he really wants that rat. I'm worried the thing that caused a bug with these Ashlanders back here caused a bug with her as well. I'm just not sure. Just not sure. And that's what's killing me right now. I don't know. Maybe we'll make one more pass around. And then, if we don't find her, one way or the other, I have a suspicion that this chapter of our adventure is rapidly coming to a close. I don't want it to end until we find her, but I am also rapidly losing patience. The only thing that's keeping me going at the moment is killing all the wildlife that I can find. However, we're shortly to run out of wildlife, I think. This fucking mist isn't helping matters at all. Zalit, quick question. You seen her? No. Of course you haven't, because you're in the wrong fucking position. Alright, come on. Let's kill a few more of these things while we're at. Do I have Fortify Athletics, by the way? No. Fortifying... Pretty sure fortifying a skill like that is limited to the expansions. Yeah, I don't think truly base vanilla Morrowind, like not even Tribunal or Blood Moon, I think in that version of the game, yeah, there's no, what's it called? There is no Fortify skill. So you couldn't do things like Fortify Athletics or Fortify Longblade or Fortify Go Fuck Yourself, like, you know, all the things that can make you ridiculously overpowered in Morrowind once you start stacking spell effects. Alright. One last try. Let's take a look here, and then we'll go back that way, because we didn't see her here. Then again, for all we know, our intelligence might be old. Maybe she is an... Wait. That's her. Fucking buried half in this dirt mound. Was she eating bittergreen root? Here she is. Coded Redoran documents. This book is obviously encoded and unreadable for you without the key to decode it. Fair enough. I thought maybe it would give me a simple cipher. That's sad. Lunia. Well, first, journal. I'm going to read the journal. Then we're going to go back to Ghostgate. That way, Retharan, I think was her name. Yeah, Faunus. She won't be, you know, sending more people to look. And then we'll let her know that we'll be on our way to Vivek. Although before we do that, though, we are going to stop in and see Sarithri, A.N. Sarithri, because just haven't seen him since our elevation to Kinsman. And now that this isn't a life or death matter, we've recovered both the gold for House Redoran and the documents for House Redoran. I don't think we have to run to Vivek. Just that moment. And wow, even the sun has come out. Here in the Blighted Ashlands. Maybe things really are finally going Finway's way. And it was whenever he stopped trying so hard with the temple and started responding to the genuine requests from the house. And so while Finway definitely will be continuing to gather intelligence about Lost Kagaroon, since it doesn't seem like the Master of Ghostgate is expecting us anytime soon, I don't think Finway is now expecting himself to be done. Maybe not anytime soon, but certainly not as quickly as the last duties we did for the Master. Hello, Faunus. I just wanted to report to you that the courier is dead. So she was killed. I hope you brought Redoran justice to her murderers. I am saddened. She performed her duties well. We can at least put the rumors of her being a deserter to rest. I shall inform her family in Cyrodiil. Can you deliver the coded Redoran documents and the 1,000 gold to either of the Dralors in the Redoran vaults in Vivek? Thanks, kinsman. You're welcome. I'm sad it couldn't have had a better resolution. So what's our journal say? I forgot to read the last entry, so I'll read that one as well. I found the body of the missing courier, Lunia Pelenix. She is dead with the scorch marks of spells on her. She was clearly beaten and abused. She must have survived a short time. There is a crude row of stones pointing in the direction of the Ashlanders' camp. It doesn't appear that they showed any interest in the coded Redoran documents she was carrying. I should take the documents and the gold to the Vivek vaults. And then Faunus was sad that Lunia was dead, but that should at least put the rumors of her being a deserter to rest. And then she asked me to complete the delivery. Well, everyone, I am off. And again, with the idea that, might be offensive, but there's nothing stopping me from doing divine intervention within Civi grounds. I'm going to divine intervention my way to Buckmoth, and then Civi intervention my way into Aldaroon. Aldaroon. A much more pleasant location whenever you're not fuming over orders given to you by a temple master who doesn't seem to care for you in any capacity, even caring to spurn you or teach you a lesson. Just seems like the master does not care in the slightest. Hello, yes. Quick question about repairing things. What is that going to run me? Right. A Corcoric's going to cost me an arm and a leg. I'll repair all the other shit. I really don't want to get around to that. And I'm not going to repair Jacob's shit right now. I may buy some hammers off you. But not if they're just at the journeyman level. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Well, here we are, back to Scar. Finally, a feeling of coming home. And Finway does have a good feeling about this. Even though he didn't come here immediately, he spent more time with the temple than the house. Like a loving family, hopefully House Redoran understands that, of course, his duty was first to the faith. In fact, that is, as Finway fondly reflects, one of the things about House Redoran that drew him to the house. That and, of course, blood shame that, well, he's never told anyone about. He can never really shake what he did that day, killing that innocent person just for a Thieves Guild contract. And then an innocent person who's a member of this noble and loyal house. That night has shaped Finway's life in ways that even now he doesn't fully appreciate. Oh, but stirring himself out of those dark thoughts, Finway is glad to return to the manor of his patron, Sariona. Is it Arian? Not Sarioni. Not his first name doesn't begin with an S. Athan Sarithi. My good friend Athan, how are you today? I am Aaron Sarithri, counselor of House Redoran. What can I do for you? I just wanted to see if there was anything that I could help out with, master. Counselor. You have rescued my son, and I am very grateful. By the way, if you don't recall, the way we earned our full admittance into the house as like someone who was born into the house as a kinsman, our admission to doing that was doing a favor for this man, this counselor, and that was to rescue his son who had been abducted by the archmaster of the house. So he says, you have rescued my son, and I am grateful, but there's another favor I would ask you. Varver Sarethri, his son, has been accused of the foul murder of Braylon Carverin. Indeed, sir. Tell me more about this. First, tell me about the murdered Braylon. Braylon was one of Varver's friends. I cannot believe that my son would do such a thing, but the evidence is persuasive. I would start by speaking with my son about Braylon Caravan. He is in his room, in the guards' quarters, indeed. And tell me, how is your son? You should speak with him about the murder. Very well, sir. That is troubling indeed. Is that also why you were hesitant to involve other people in this dispute? Because if your son was discovered, he would have been arrested? This is troubling. Hello, ma'am. It is a pleasure to see you again, kinsman and friend of the Sarithri family. Can you tell me anything about what happened with your son? Yes, thank you for rescuing him. He's having a hard time right now, but he is a Sarithi. The name alone will not allow him to fail.
Hello, Outlander. May I help you?
Finway 1 can resonate with that, but perhaps too deeply. The weight of a name can actually sometimes harm a man more than it can help him in times of trouble like this. All right, let's find the poor lad. Through here? Guards' quarters, yes. And who are you? Heralus Sethandus. I imagine you must be a servant here. I am Hilarus Saren, the retainer of the Great House Redoran. My family has been in House Redoran for generations, and I currently serve the Sarithri clan here in Sarithri Manor as their steward. Ah, so you are a steward. Interesting, you're just a retainer of the house, and yet your family has served them for generations. I suppose just serving for generations is not enough to attain the title of nobility that comes with being a kinsman. Interesting. And I'm not allowed to open those doors, apparently. Where is the young master? I must speak with him on the orders of his father. Okay, well, that's a bit fucking annoying. I am supposed to be here. Huh. Where's the boy? I asked him, and he doesn't give me a fucking answer. He just says, he's the only son and heir of the Sarithri family. His two older sisters are married and raising families of their own now. I have known him since he was born. He's a good person, but with flaws. I hope he learns to overcome those flaws and become a respected, noble Sarithri like his father. Well, he doesn't appear to be in here. So, Daddy, I know you said he was in the guards' quarters, but I don't think you were right about that. The fucking shit? Yo, Daddy-o. How the fuck am I supposed to talk to your kid if all the goddamn doors are locked? All of them. Is it because it's late? No. What the shit?
What can I do for you?
I don't think I even have the security to fucking try this. Whatever. I shouldn't have to fucking do this.
There is someone watching.
So where's the boy? And he fucking is right here. So what? I was supposed to just magically know what door you were in and then be able to get in? By the way, your dad fucking sent me.
May I?
Oh, you moody teen. You didn't just lock your room. You locked every other goddamn room on the floor. Anyway. Hello, Varver. I'm a friend of your father's. He asked me to come speak with you. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well. What can I do for you? Just to confirm, who are you? My family has been members of House Redoran for millennia. I'm expected to follow in their footsteps since I'm the family heir. The only heir since I have two older sisters. Yeah, I haven't been doing well so far. I'm sorry to hear that. Quick question before we get into anything else. What do you have to say about the Archmaster? He is the one who had me secretly arrested. I think he was going to use me against my father. I'd stay away from him if I were you. Yeah, I'm going to stay on the opposite side of Scar from him, honestly. All right, I know it's going to be difficult, but can you tell me about your friend Braylon? I didn't kill him. He was my closest friend. The guards found me near his body, but I don't remember anything that happened that night. Sometimes, though, I have bad dreams. Bad dreams, Tell me about these bad dreams, Braylon. What do they involve? Sometimes I kill Braylon in my dreams. Oh, sorry if I called you Braylon, you're Varver. Sometimes I kill Braylon in my dreams. It's horrible, but that doesn't mean I killed him, does it? I was having bad dreams before Braylon died. About the time I got that ash statue. It's right over there. Maybe if you take it away, the bad dreams will stop. The plot thickens. Varver told me that he didn't murder Braylon, but that he's been troubled with bad dreams, and that they started whenever this ash statue emerged. Braylon, why do you have that? Or, Varver, why do you have this? Do you know what this is? This is a tool of the devil Dagoth. Braylon, or Varver, is this what you were talking about? I was having bad dreams even before Braylon died. It seems like they started when I got the statue. Maybe if you take the statue away, the dreams will stop. Maybe I should talk to one of the priests at the temple. Yeah, you really should, boy. Well, actually, no. No. Don't talk to anyone at the temple. You're having bad dreams. You're suspected of murder, and you had this fucking statue? I don't even want to hold on to this. This is incriminating enough right here to have you thrown in the fucking Inquisition's dungeon. It's going to be okay, Varver. You're going to figure out a way to take care of this. Talk to your father. I'll make some gentle inquiries at the temple with a master that I have an okay relationship with. We're going to get through this. Together as members of House Redoran. But that will be taking place next time, everyone. I'm sorry how long it took us to get here. But considering what we went through with the temple, I actually enjoyed this quest far more. Which is interesting because in many ways it was like the temple quest we had been given. Wander around in the waste to find a point that no one really specified very well. Yes. But thank you again, everyone, for joining us on this new chapter of Finway's life here in Morrowind. Please be sure to go ahead and stop by for the next one. And, yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. All right, Julian, Varver, before I go, let's go ahead and have a spotted dinner. It has been a day. It has been a day.